Hello there and welcome to another Sunday Night X-Wing stream from Sith Taker Tim. I am ably joined by Liam. Good evening, Liam.
Bonjour.
How are we doing?
Awful.
Excellent. Well, so we have an interesting setup this evening because Game 6, which was Ollie versus Craig, should have been playing this time last night, but Craig had to postpone 24 hours. So this should have been Game 7, but is now kind of Game 6 because they might be starting ever so slightly before Ollie and Craig, although it looks like Craig's online, so this may be a decider, I don't know. Basically, England have to win both of these games to progress. Australia, if they win one, they knock England out and they progress. So Liam is going to attempt to jump between games, hopefully give us a bit of an update and see how things are going. I believe also we might have some Welsh versus Mexico action going on as well. So we'll see how that plays out, because that will be the opponents for England or Australia. So, should we...
Let me just check the Discord, because there should be a score reported.
I did look, because it did look like the Steve Bolton game was being played, but... Oh, hang on, is he put into... No. I don't know. It's not in where it needs to go, and maybe Steve hasn't read down the forums.
Oh no, what a surprise.
But what we'll do is, so the player's setting up the game now, so would you like to... Shall I run down the list quickly as you're not on the table? So,
Yes.
Tom for England has bought Rebels. This is very much the Wolf Saw Gerrera kind of list that we've seen, but sometimes it's the support pieces that are slightly different. So Saw Gerrera, the reason this thing is useful is because while a damage friendly ship at range 0-3 performs attack, rerolls 1 attack dice. You've got Child for a couple of force, Tactical Officer to make his coordinates white, and Contraband Cybernetic, so if he does the red stop or anything like that, he can still do an action. So pretty strong utility piece. Wolfaro is the Aztec gunship that, whilst damaged, rolls an additional dice with Trick Shot, which is additional dice for obstructed shots, which we'll come on to when we discuss the Y-Wing about how these shenanigans work. We've got Old Wedge, build your own wedge in the X-Wing with main thing really to think about here is the plasma torpedoes. So Wedge reducing the agility of the target ship by 1. If you hit them with a plasma torpedo, they lose a shield automatically, then take damage. He does have Debris Gambit. That could give Wedge a white evade to try and keep him around for as long as possible. And Hopeful, so if a friendly ship is destroyed, Wedge can do focus and boost actions. And this is kind of the engine, or the main trigger of the list. Pops in the Y-Wing with the Concussion Bomb. So the Concussion Bomb does a damage card under the shields, and that's what turns on Wolf's and potentially Saw's abilities. So that's kind of what's really useful in this list. Pops has got a really useful ability as well, so you don't often see players take Pops, but I think his ability is really strong, which is after you fully execute a white maneuver, you may choose a friendly ship at range 0-1, so you can choose yourself if you do perform a focus action. And then rounding it out, everybody's favourite, Arvul Crinid in the A-Wing with Intimidation. So Arvul can boost as a maneuver, so he can bump and overlap. He can then perform attacks at range 0 and treat them as range 1. And with Intimidation, enemy ships at range 0 roll 1 fewer defense dice. And that can stack with Wedge. So we're seeing Rebels are deployed at the top of the board. And let's look at some Scum. So we have build your own Han Solo. So whilst he performs a primary attack or defends, if the attack is obstructed, he rolls additional die. Trick Shot for another die for obstruction. Maul there for force most likely, although it would also potentially give him a purple coordinate. Hotshot Gunner is after you perform an attack, after the modified defense dice step, the defender removes a focus or calculate. So if they perhaps get a good or bad defense roll, you can still get them to spend that focus token, which can be quite useful. Lando's Falcon title. After you perform a primary attack against a strep ship, roll 1 additional attack dice. Armed and Dangerous Fen Rao, so he gets an extra point hull. It's pretty much the same sort of rules. He's got Beskar Reinforced Plating, which he can use the 2 charges to basically negate a crit. Adaptable Power Systems is quite a useful ability. After you fully execute a red maneuver or perform a red action, you may spend 1 charge. If you do, gain a deplete to remove a stress token. So essentially you could take that bump focus, remove the stress, take a deplete, but with Fen's ability, if he gets a range 1 shot, he's still got a decent shot there. He can also, before you engage, he can spend 1 charge to gain a strain to remove a deplete, which I guess if you're not getting shot, that's not bad. And he has Fearless for that. If we're range 1 in each other's front arc, turn a dice to a hit result. Mandalorian in the M1, we've seen a fair bit of him. So he's also got the child, so there's lots of kids on the table. Bit of outmaneuver, calibrated laser targeting. He can shoot after slamming if the target's in his bullseye, so then the CLT would work with that. Kinso switch allows him to break locks after boosting. And then finally for Actar we have Dirge in the Rogue class. Dirge has an ability that could get used, may do, just to basically try and remove a damage, but it's very situational. I mean, I use it, so it comes up occasionally. Proton cannons, big bullseye shot, 4 dice, and obviously with the Dead to Rights for Dirge, you can't spend green tokens in his bullseye, and contraband cybernetics as well. So that's quickly rattled through. So we are playing Scramble, which means that players are looking to perform a scenario action on these objectives to claim the objective. At the end of each turn, if you have if you hold an objective, you get 1 scenario point, and if you hold more than your opponent, you get 2 scenario points, or 1 + 1. Betting is live. !bet space 1 for Tom, 2 for Actar, and space the amount you want to bet. You can just put all if you want. Right, that was me rattling through. Anything to report so far? You're just going to ignore me, Liam.
I'm on mute. It is being streamed by Molfar on Polish System Open X-Wing-Twitch. Right now, nothing's happened. The overlay isn't updated properly, but Ollie seems to have done 4 forward with all of his ships, apart from Grudge, who is approaching the middle while being flanked by yellow Resistance A-Wing, which might be Tally or ZZ, I don't know. The overlay's not ready. But yeah, it's a strong engage. It looks like the FO could get some serious damage in early, but we will see.
You know, this is the sort of thing. It's kind of the game that I'd love to watch, and I probably should have been maybe streaming that game, but I wasn't sure exactly what time they were going to start, so I said, well, let's just let's stream this game just because we know. Connor, thank you very much for the sub, much appreciated. So we've just seen Pop's ability trigger there. So Pops has dropped a concussion bomb, just given Arvor the focus evade or the focus action, and we've just seen Saw and Wolf basically going to sit there. Yeah.
Hey, hey.
So Nubs should not be off the board. Liam, thank you very much for the sub. You are my biggest fan. Mainly because you're absolutely massive in height.
And width.
I don't know. I've seen bigger X-Wingers.
Nah.
I mean, the X-Wing community is not too bad. I say is probably one of the larger X-Wingers, but yeah. You look at some groups, and yeah. We are not perhaps the fittest people, us wargamers, but we do try.
Tim calling out the Weight Watchers crew.
Hey, some of us are doing good work. I know Marcel's lost a lot of weight and he's looking pretty good. Connor, I think I've lost nearly 3 stones since May. So there's a few of us who are trying to work on ourselves and doing what we can. But,
I've lost half a stone.
Oh, is that because you're just not eating enough potatoes?
Honestly, I think with the stress and everything, I just forget to eat.
Oh. Do we need to send you a care package?
Probably not, because I'd eat it all. But I am walking more as well, and I'm back playing football.
That's good. I know you enjoy playing football.
Yeah, I'm actually running now. I'm going onto the pitch, running and coming off dripping in sweat.
That's good. This is it is work. Like I've got up at 6 o'clock on Saturday and Sunday over the weekend and dragged myself down to the gym for a swim because it's just what unfortunately we have to do. We have to eat better and work on ourselves. But that was turn 1 done and dusted. So what do you reckon to the position of the 2 players so far? I mean, Dirge hugging the back of the board's not too unsurprising. It'd be interesting to see if we see him maybe turning a little, just to see, are the rebels gonna perhaps look to all... I mean, you don't imagine everybody's gonna be able to turn in with that debris at the top of the board. So are we gonna see the rebels trying to come down that middle channel maybe?
I think they'll swing round. I think we can see aggressive moves from Arvel, just trying to put that pressure onto Dirge, and maybe a 4 forward boost from Wedge.
Mm-hmm.
But not for a second do I think that Saw and Wolf are going to try and give up ground against the Mando. They are going to turn in.
Yeah. So what do you do? Do you do 1 banks with Saw? Because you probably want to clear that stress, don't you?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think what manoeuvres have we got here. So yeah, 1 bank, 2 banks are blue, 1 and 2 forwards are blue. Because you want to try and get rid of that stress. Like, the strain's annoying, but getting rid of that stress as soon as you can would be useful. I mean, the Mando potentially could do, I guess, 3 bank if you wanted, but just need to be... I mean, well, I suppose you can't dodge the Azitux arc, and with only 2 agility on the Mandalorian, you do need to respect Wolfaro. Because he's now going to have 4 dice, which he can reroll 1 and a focus. Looks like we've got Road for turn 2. Tom is now first player. I mean, Han... Do you turn Han in here? It seems a bit tight to bring him in, and I think maybe just a 1 forwards would be fine. Arvel's going to claim that top objective for Tom. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Fen claiming the bottom objective. So it's a hard 2 from Pop, so going to stay stressed and not range 1 to be able to give a focus action to anybody. Hard 2 from the Azituk, so just going to keep the strain, do a focus. I suppose he has got contraband cybernetics, hasn't he? So he could pop that and do a hard turn. Maybe he's done the 1 bank. He's now... Oh, he has done the hard 2. Yeah, but
It's too early to pop it.
Yeah, I think it is. Like, and realistically, I mean, I don't see Fen trying to push a range 3 shot into Saw, because surely, whichever way he goes, there's a chance Wolf could have a shot. Probably not, but don't. You say, yeah, I don't think you want to risk it. But yeah, betting is still open. So currently 1 person has bet on Tom. So if you want to do that, I'll tell you what. I'm just going to close and reopen it just because it was about to close. It might just close again. We'll see. But yeah, just exclamation mark bet space 1 for Tom Veal, 2 for actor, everybody's betting on Tom, so if you want to make some points... Why is my camera just suddenly doing it?
Well, I will just point out we have a 3-ship versus 3-ship joust between Craig and Ollie. It looks like Quick Draw is at range 1 of Tally, Zori, and at range 2 of Poe. Probably hoping to remove a ship at I6. I think he's gone for the A-wing. Yeah, he's gone for Tally.
But being range 1 of Zori's decent, because he got no plasma torpedo at least. So Mando has slammed round, but doesn't have bullseye into Saw. So we won't see a shot come in from the Mandalorian. And I don't think the Azituk is going to have a shot. I'll reopen betting. So that is open again. I think betting closed a bit early, so you can get those bets in. So yeah, Fenn's claiming the bottom objective. No one's going to be claiming the top objective. Now, so Han for me now is going to be out the picture for a bit.
Yeah.
Like, Tom doesn't have to go anywhere near the bottom of the board edge for now. Like, everything, like Wedge, Pops, Wolf can just go quite slowly. I mean, I suppose the only thing you need to worry about is a flank from Dirge.
Yeah, but he also has to be very careful regarding Arvel.
Oh, 2 hits. And spends a force with Child for 3 hits into the Mandalorian. So we are going to see a shield drop here, because he only has 2 agility at range 2. He gets evade eyeball himself and will spend a force himself. Oh, he's going to take a shield. No, he's going to take a shield. Interesting. Obviously with the Childs, they don't regenerate force normally. What's going on with that camera? And then each player's going to score 1 point for scenario. So 1 shield for Tom, which I think he'll be more than happy with.
So the one thing I'll be worrying about here is the 5 straight from Mando, which would be blocked by a dead stop from Saw.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking that, because you'd be double stressed, but you can use contraband cybernetics. That would block a 5 straight, possibly stops any kind of 3 maneuver as well. I think there's space for Wolf just to do like a 1 forwards. Pops can do a 1 forwards pass, a focus token. I mean, Pops may even go a bit quicker to give... I know, because he can't do the... it's a focus action, isn't it? With Pops, so...
Yeah.
But, I mean, if Wolf gets to do 1 forwards, he could potentially take a target lock, or... I mean, and Fenn, like, what does Fenn do here? Does he do a hard 2 behind the rock? And I think Fenn has to come and play in the open.
He can't, because Wolf is there. Wolf will just do a 1 forward.
Yeah. So yeah, I think what do you do with Fenn? Do you do I don't think you can do a 3 bank. No, I think 3 bank gets a bit close to the rock for my liking. It possibly fits, but do you want to risk putting Fenn on the rock? Oh, I mean, I think I would be happy to say it doesn't hit the rock, but I don't know if I would want to risk it this early in the game. And
what's just happened?
I don't know.
Oh, we've got Kylo down to 1 with a panic pilot.
Okay.
And in return, Tally is shieldless, that's it.
Well, we'll see how that plays out. I mean, hopefully, I guess Quick Draw must be undamaged then.
Yes. He ignored the 2 range ones into Quick Draw, and Kylo took the beating instead.
I guess perhaps he got the target locks. It may have come down to player order there, so he might have got the target locks with like Zori's plasma torpedo, stuff like that.
Yep.
So Han, we think, is probably going to be out of the picture for a bit. How quickly do you go with Fen here?
I go slow.
What, like a 2 forwards or?
Yeah, 2 forwards. You can't risk getting too close to Wolf at this point.
Importantly, Acto is first player. I say importantly, I mean there isn't an awful lot. I guess it is just probably the 6s is the only real clash, isn't it? So yeah, Pops is going to go forwards. Does a focus action himself. I don't know why he didn't give Wolf a focus action. And Arvel's turning in, basically deciding not to worry about Dirge. And then 1 bank from Wolf. I think that's a decent manoeuvre, opening up the arc there, because if Mando does get by, okay, so he's going 1 bank here, so he's looking to go after Fen. I guess if Mando gets past, he's still got Wedge to deal with, which he is going to struggle because he can't use any of his tricks to break the lock or anything like that. We're getting a coordinate here from Saw. So I think he's probably just missed Pops' trigger there, hasn't he? Because he could have just popped focus onto Wolf. Yeah, this is it. So 3 bank from Dirge. Focus boost might just get bullseye into Arvel. His bullseye might come round too far. Yeah. Okay, so he's got bullseye into Pops instead. Would be obstructed by the Litsings. I guess Tom's probably figured that, you know, Arvel does lose the initiative battle there. So surely Mando has to slam here.
Yeah, that dead stop would have been amazing, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Is he slamming?
So I think he changed it. Maybe set his dial, yeah. Yep. Okay, so he's probably going to slam past Wedge, I imagine. Unless Wedge has somehow done like a 1 bank, but I don't think he'll have
A 1 bank would have been amazing, but it's unlikely.
So Han's done the 4K. Makes him possibly a bit more relevant. Fen's turning in. So this gives him a choice now. So possibly isn't getting shot by Wolf where he's sat. Possibly, yeah, we're going to roll to the right, as I thought was probably the safer option.
The issue is Fen now has to go forward. You can't risk coming in because you can't reach range 1.
Ooh,
I'll check. No shot. Yeah. This is the worst.
Yeah, so possibly just gambling a bit too much there, I think. I
think the early burn with contraband to dead stop would have been fantastic.
But then I suppose the other way to look at it now is both Fen and Han are facing up the board, and they're going to have the rebels turning in behind them.
Yeah.
So it's not a terrible position.
No, it's not. We still have a shot from Arvel coming in. Could chip a damage in here or there. But now Mando has to be very, very careful about where he manoeuvres in case Arvel gets a block on him.
Okay, so first shot is going to be Dirge shooting into pops, but this is dead to right. I think he's going to use the proton cannon.
Yeah, he is.
So 4 dice. Pretty good roll. Spend the focus
All
for 4.
goes through. Yep.
And yeah, it does all go through. Gets a crit.
The crit is disable power regulator.
Not great. But I think it's just enough space to do the bank. So, what was that? It was 4 damage. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And yeah, probably no other shots. 2, 2. 2, 3 even, sorry. So, with saying that the rebels can get behind the Scum, I guess also Mandalorian and Dirge are now in quite good positions.
Yeah.
Like, do you do the 3 Talon here with Mandalorian?
Possibly.
I mean, I suppose you could also do a hard 3 slam, couldn't you? Which brings him round without being stressed.
Yeah, but you need the bullseye then.
Yeah. I mean, Dirge is probably like a 1 bank and claim. So Tom really needs to think about how he can claim objective, which I don't think he'll be able to do.
No, it's impossible for him to claim the top one. He's got to hope. Pops does a hard 2 to the left in. No, he can't.
Pops can't.
He's
Iron.
He's ioned.
Yeah, in fact, I can put that on his thing. I had done.
This is the worst.
I mean, yeah, it's not ideal for sure. I think, yeah, probably playing the odds, and I think the 1 bank from Wolf was fine, but yeah, I think the stop from Saw was definitely the better manoeuvre. But, you know, it's easy for us to say, isn't it, when we're sort of sat here?
I won my game, so...
So, important thing with Ollie's game, he is holding all 3 objectives. So, although Kylo is probably not long for this world, you know, he is going to have probably the objective lead for the next couple of turns. Guess it probably depends where what they can do with this stupid pod. Okay, so the sloop from Quick Draw. Wonder if we'll see the hard turn there from Von Reg.
Possibly, yeah.
Back to our game.
Oh, he's afterburners in.
Well, I suppose that makes it range 2 into Tally, doesn't it?
Yeah, Von Reg's dipped out.
Okay. Oh, he's got Daredevil boost, doesn't he? Yeah. So he could also come around and Daredevil boost into the pod. But yeah, Polish _ system _ open if you want to see Ollie versus Craig in the other England versus Australia matchup.
Is it possible for me to put the link in?
I can.
Let me see if I can, because I'm a moderator, aren't I? I have the power.
Oh dear. And it looks like we've got birthday boy Dom Flanagan has joined us in chat.
Hi Dom. Hope you had a birthday.
So yeah, Von Reggers looks like taken deplete, and yeah, does the thing. Right. Anyway, So players are still thinking in the planning phase for turn 4 in our game. Oh, I need to close betting actually with this. So you got 30 seconds to put a bet in. Nobody has bet on Actor yet, so if you want to get some potentially easy points, if you bet on Australia, you might clean up, or you may just be giving all your whatever you bet to the people who backed the glorious Tom Veal. We shall see. And Actor remains first player going to turn 4. So one of the top 5 Liams.
Hey,
The top Liam. Thank you, Liam.
So one bank from Pops does his thing. Well, he takes a focus. I mean, I suppose.
Seriously. Sorry, Tim.
So, he is just forgetting Pops' ability, isn't he? After you forget white maneuver, you may... white maneuver. So if he does blues, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Interesting. So Saw looks to have coordinated a reinforced wolf. One bank from Dirge. Gonna probably claim. Be interesting to know if Wolf might have been close enough to that central objective. Just a hard 3 from the Mandalorian. So I don't think we'll see a slam. I mean, you could do, but I don't think you need to force the issue. Pops is in a spot of bother over that one bank, I guess.
Yes.
Might be safer to take the friendly bump.
Honestly, at this point, I'd probably look at just doing a 3 bank over the rock and claiming.
Yeah. I suppose then, because it does at least force Actar to do something about that central objective, maybe.
Yeah.
TC6, thank you very much for the sub. Much appreciated. My camera is still wanting to defy me. Mando does slam. I mean, it gives him a decent position for next turn. I say decent, I guess that is subjective, because I guess Wolf just does a 1 bank next turn. And then potentially can get obstructed to anything. 3 forwards from Han. Probably just going to sit there because the 1 forward next turn looks pretty good. Spending a force, is that to coordinate Fen, a barrel roll to the left? Nope, gives him a focus. Ooh, 5 forwards from Fen. Doesn't hit the rock, but is going to have to boost or something, because I think you're definitely within range 3 of Wolf at the moment. Also going to get shot by Pops if you stay where you are.
Kylo's dead.
Yeah, and shields down Von Reg as well. Yeah, okay, so Rose has now stripped 2 shields off quick draw. Doesn't look like he's done any damage in return. Although I guess he gets a bonus shot now. no idea what's going on in that game.
He removed Kylo before the initiative step and still needed to shoot.
Okay.
So they've done Kylo's shot now, and he's put a hit, two crits in. One's hit the shield, and the other one's a weapons failure.
So possibly a little tilted, I guess, Mr. Potnell. So maybe forgetting some bits. That's that 2, just a crit. And Mando will spend a force, I guess, not to take a shield. Oof, Fenn's only just out of range.
Yeah.
And Actor gets 2 points for scenario. Right, so heading into turn 5. So, you know Han's going to do a 1 forwards here. You're probably doing a red stop, I guess, with Saw.
No.
What are you doing? I'm just thinking how... Sorry?
You need to move out of the way.
Saw? Who's...
Oh, Saw, yeah. Oh, I thought Saw was the... as it took. Sorry, I'm getting tilted. Yeah, so Saw will dead stop, rotate left. Wolf will probably do a 1 bank in.
Yeah.
Maybe a 2 hard and pray.
I think the 1 bank's better. Like, your arc comes round, so if Mando gets too brave...
Yeah.
I mean, Wedge is probably, what, a 1 bank to the left? Arvel could do a hard 2 to the left. Because Pops will be out the way. I mean, I guess, yeah, like you say, Pops, do you just send him over into the rock? I mean, yeah. I don't think you can claim 2 objectives again. So Actor will get 2 more scenario points.
Yeah. I think we need some miracles. Von Reg is dead.
I don't know what they're doing with the ships. I'm going to turn this stream off because whatever is going on is just making me annoyed. Anyway. Let's focus on this game. So Mr. Veal is currently setting his dials, as is Mr. Khan. I mean, I think, what do you do, like a hard 3 with Fenn and just slowly bring him round?
Yeah. You need to set up that approach angle. So a hard 3 boost should be fairly safe. Oh no, because Wedge. But you also need to keep the distance from Wolf. I mean, you could possibly look at a 2 no, because Wolf was close. So you want to look at something like a K turn here, or just a 3 hard, and you can barrel roll out or something, and just give yourself that space. I can see Fenn here probably firing 1 shot all game.
That's it. Like, he can just be a distraction, can't he? You'd sort of dangle, you dangle him out there like he has done, and it's kind of forced Tom to play a particular way. And Actor's quite happy at the moment. He's holding 2 objectives. He's probably going to hold 2 objectives at the end of this turn. So he just, you know, builds up that lead. What Actor can't afford to do is give Tom an easy win. Some easy points. So I've got Road Roll coming. Turn 5 is Actor again. Probably still not a massive issue at the moment. It'll be probably when we see Fenn and Wedge getting fairly close. Ooh, a 3 bank does fit for Pops. I I mean, this must be white, so he gets to do his action. So he's giving the focus to Wolf. I wonder, do you look for the scenario action?
So what he will do, he will hard to Wolf left, claim the middle, then dead stop with Saw, rotate left. Oh, hard 3. He'll claim the middle now.
Yeah.
And then he'll coordinate a... there we go, yeah. And then he'll probably coordinate a reinforce to Saw. To Wolf, sorry.
Yep. So yeah, takes the stress, does the rotate, does the white coordinate with tactical officer, does allow the Aztec to tank up a little, and like it'll be obstructed from Han, so Han will get 4 dice, but he's not stressed, and Han would effectively take 5 dice back. So and this Scum Han only has 3 shields, so that is a bit of a dodgy gamble. Like he does get what, at least 3 defense dice, maybe 4. Mando just looks to have turned away here, so I don't know if he's thinking of slamming a 3 Talon.
Bear with me, Tim. There's something going on in the other game. I'm going to go jump into the stream chat and see what's going on.
All right. All the drama. But no, thanks everybody for joining. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Let's say the other game is going on the Polish System Open stream channel. Mando just slamming up to the top. So Dirge is a 1 bank. Probably happy to sit there, because he has got contraband cybernetics, could do a K-turn next turn. I guess Wedge hopefully would go for a plasma torpedo still, but I don't know. We shall see. And then I think we're down to initiative 6. So Scum's going to move first. Ooh, 3 forwards from Han. I mean, it's not terrible at all. Like, he's still going to have a shot. Or he's going to boost. Okay. He's obviously decided that exchange is not favourable for him. He's got 1 force, but he is going to take a shot from Marvel for sure. And Fenn's turning to the right. So that might be why Han's had to go quickly. But, oh, he's just boosted round. I'd be interested. I don't think Wolf's got a shot there, but... Wings getting flipped for Wedge. He did a 1 bank, okay. So I think he could focus.
Go into the other room because Malfar is not shown in a judge table on a stream table.
Okay.
I'll message him.
Okay. So it looks like Wedge hasn't got a shot. He's going to focus boost anyway. Probably gives, yeah, Dirge dead to rights. But then also Wedge does get to shoot first, puts Dirge to -1 agility. So Han's going to shoot first, has got range to Wolf. So he's going to take 2 dice into... Well, it's 2 into 2, isn't it? Because there's no obstruction, no stress. So 2 reds from Han. Gets 1 hit. Probably not going to spend because there's a reinforce out there. And the Aztec rolls an evade. But focus disappears with Hotshot Gunner. Wedge has only got the 1 shot, which is range 1 to Dirge. -1 dice because he so he closed the wings. Going to spend the focus anyway because he can't spend up defense, and we'll strip Dirge's shields. Dirge will have a charge back there, so Dirge will take range 1 back. 3 into 2. Focus for Dirge, and that'll be 3 hits. Oh, well, it doesn't matter, he's got no focus anyway, but that's half on Wedge. So, return shots. I wonder, does Wolf... Oh, Wolf's just missing out on Dirge. So, takes 4 dice into Han, who will get 2. 3 hits so far, and gets a crit. Ooh, that's lucky. So, can spend the force to just lose 3 shields on Han. Because that crit going in could have been nasty, but Arvel can definitely shoot Han. Saw does not have a follow-up shot. I mean, Arvel could take range 3 into Mando, but yeah, I think Han's probably the correct choice here. 2 crits. So no mods for Han, rolling 2 at range 3. One evade, so crits going into the hull of Han. Direct hit. So yeah, Han opting to come out of the cover there and yeah, getting hit. So it's going to be 2-1 on objectives to Actor. 9-3. So Australia still taking a decent lead here. But yeah, doing the 2 damage there means Han's got 6 hull remaining and risks facing multiple rebel ships. Dirge can do the K turn, but I'd imagine Saw Gerrera is probably going to do something like a 2 bank, maybe trying to put some pressure on him. Be interesting to see what Wolf does. Wolf could cause some issues with that 180-degree firing arc. Trying to keep a few people like Mando and Fen honest. I mean, Fen could do the hard 3, I think, but just want to be a little wary. You back?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry.
It's alright. Anything to report?
Not looking good.
Yeah.
So what happened is Ollie thought Rose was shooting into quick draw. He rolled 2 greens, 2 blanks. So Rose got 2 crits out of hand. 2 greens, 2 blanks. They then realised it was into Von Reg, so Ollie rolled another 2 dice. Got no results. Died to a direct hit. But they realised that Kylo hadn't shot into Rose, so they rolled that back. They did the shot. There was a weapons value put onto Rose, but they didn't keep Von Reg on the table. So Von Reg should still be alive, I think.
Well, yeah, because if you're rolling it back, you roll back.
Yeah.
Players, X-Wing would be so much easier if it wasn't for players.
Yeah. I've always said that about retail.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's it. Like, I mean... Yeah.
And the people you serve are the people that make it difficult.
So, turn 6 now, and... I've been keeping the overlay up to date, so Tom Veal's first playing turn 6. So, Pops does another 3 bank, gets his free focus, and will claim the bottom objective. And this is where Tom might now be able to leverage scenario points, I guess. Arvel goes 3 forwards.
Just focus here, I think.
Yeah, I think boost right. It probably puts you in a better place for blocking Han, potentially, I guess. But he's also, by taking those objectives, it possibly gives him 2 turns now of holding all the objectives.
Where is Arvil's focus?
He didn't have one, because he claimed the top objective.
Oh, and then linked it into a boost. Got it.
Yep, Saul coordinates Wolf for focus, and we're probably going to see a reinforce being taken here, I imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Might be considering other actions, but I think reinforce might be the best option. It's gone quite quickly with Wolf. I wondered if that was the right choice, but I guess you're perhaps a bit wary of Fen coming in behind. Hard one from Dirge. It's going to claim back that top objective. But I don't mind that too much, because at least you're getting Dirge to use his actions to claim objective there. Mando does the hard 3, round in front of Wolf. Has got bullseye, so he is lining up CLT. Wonder, because I suppose slamming is not great, because unless you like do a 3 bank over the top of him down towards the central objective. But maybe you just have to take it on the chin here, because Wolf's got probably multiple targets he could go for.
I mean, Wolf's got a limited health pool. You're up a considerable amount. Right now, you can drive a lot of damage into Wolf. You still have Fen on the table. I would just stay there.
Yep, so you're going to take the target lock. Is he? Dylan Jones in chat has just reported that Wales have lost the 2 matches this evening, so Wales are out, Mexico progress. Well done to Mexico. Wedge comes over the top on a 2 bank. I mean, I'd be tempted to maybe see if you can chuck a plasma torpedo at Mandalorian. Because he's only got 1 shield remaining. Like, I would let Actor have the objectives here. I wouldn't even be bothering with the objectives, because it's only 1 point. Whereas if you put a plasma torpedo in a 1 agility Mandalorian, I think you're quite likely to hit.
Yes, I 100% be taking the target lock here.
Yeah, and he has got Han anyway, so he doesn't have a choice. But yeah, because that really does, like, we got 1 force there for Mandalorian. So Fen did do the 3 bank and is going to probably focus boost in after the Azituck. Has got
range 1.
Yeah. So,
but he has reinforced the rear.
Oh yeah. They're clever. I mean, Dylan says Wolf is in danger. If Wedge gets a good hit into the Mandalorian, then who knows?
Yeah.
But, I mean, Han will get to shoot first as well, but Han could be bumped into Arvel. If they don't kill Wolf before Wolf shoots, that's really bad for Han.
Yeah.
Like, bearing in mind, Han will probably only get 2 dice into Wolf.
Yes.
So 3 straight from Han does bump into Arvel, so he can take a red focus. And at this point, I probably do take a red focus.
Yeah. I mean, you're just going to 2 bank over the top anyway, aren't you, next turn?
If he's not dead. So he's going to do no action. Wedge is going to fire his plasma torpedo in at the Mandalorian. Gets 1 hit so far. Rerolls with a lock. Gets 2, so it is going to hit. 1 agility. Does get an evade, but that is going to be shield and 1, which will be half points on Mandalorian.
Yep.
Not quite the big hit you perhaps need to really push some damage through, but not terrible. Oh, he should have gone with Hahn first. Could have stripped that focus off. But
Yep.
it looks like he's going with. Looks like he's going Fen. Is he? Where's he only got 3 dice?
Range 2.
Was Wolf range 2? Was it?
Yep.
Oh wow. What's he done? His shield there. I mean, I didn't really look in, but I thought that was range 1. So Hahn now shoots, gets 1 hit. Wolf rolls a dice, gets a blank, loses shield, but also loses the focus. So now, can Mando, with his 3 dice plus an eyeball, do 5 damage to Wolf? Big crit chain, maybe? Oof, not with 2 blanks and an eyeball. He has got a target lock though, hasn't he?
You just re-roll it all, don't you? Or not?
Oh, he has got a crit though. Oh, 1 evade. That could be key. What's that? 1, 2, 3 damage, and what's the crit?
Damage engine?
Damage engine. So what's he got left? 2 left.
He has 6 health normally, yes.
So now Wolf has a choice. Do you take a range 1 shot into a 2 health Mandalorian? Or yeah, he is. Okay, I wondered if you perhaps put some extra dice into Hahn, but I think you can leave Hahn for a turn. That's not a bad shot. I mean, he hasn't got a focus token, but now it's 2 hits, 2 crits, so Mando's dead. Because he only rolls 2 agility.
Yeah, it's definitely dead.
Yeah.
Well, there's no point going to watch Mandalorian and Grogu film.
But now Arvel gets his range 1 shot and gets 2 hits into 0 agility on Hahn, so I think that gives up half there.
So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep.
And then I've gone straight to objectives, but 2 hits and a crit out of hand there. Dirge is not in behind the cover, so hit crit going in. Could he not have done his ability?
Stun pilot. You'd have cancelled 1 and taken 2 crits instead.
Yeah, I suppose. Sorry. Dirge takes 2, and that gives up half points there, and a stun pilot. So, end of turn 6, I have it 14-12 to Tom, which is what the players have got.
Yep.
And, I mean, I don't see now Actor being able to get 2 objectives, because you can't have Fen claim the objectives.
No, I think there's a chance you dead stop with Saw here. You're 1 bank with... Sorry, not Saw. So you 1 bank with Saw and you dead stop with Wolf.
Oh, yeah, I get that. Yeah, because you could even coordinate with Saw before, couldn't you?
Yep.
And Pops can just do like a hard 2 or something like that and just come round. Get the free focus anyway.
Yeah. I think there might be a chance that you 2 hard with Arvel out, then barrel roll left back in and do 1 forward with Wedge.
Mm-hmm. So Hahn has got 4 health remaining. I mean, there's every chance Wolf dies before he gets to shoot. But if he blocks Fen, maybe he survives. Dirge is most likely doing what? The 2 Talon? He's still got contraband cybernetics and his proton torpedo is back. Dare I look at the other game? What's the score at the moment?
16-11 to Craig. Tally has 1 health left. Zori's 1 off half. ZZ's missing a shield. Grudges miss it. Well, Grudge is halved. It's awful. It's just one of those games, I think, where it's just kind of got away from Ollie. Oh, ZZ's hit a rock.
I mean, that sounds terrible.
I mean, it's not good.
That was me being sarcastic, as in from an England point of view, that sounds terrible.
Oh, yeah, fair. I think I'm tilted at this point, Tim.
I get it. Like, it's hard at team events from both sides, because obviously, like, I mean, I'm sat on the bench, and I sort of, sat there and obviously hoping the players do it, but, dice are a thing, and, cards are a thing. Dice variants, card variants. And XTC, like the Caliburn player, is very good. You can't expect any game to be easy. Road roll for turn 7, and Actor has gone back to being first player, and that could be quite key in the sort of Wedge versus Hahn versus Fen. Probably means that Hahn could block Wedge, I guess. Just waiting to see. I don't suppose we're going to see a bomb drop, but he is thinking. But hard tooth and pops, takes a focus with his ability, and then probably goes for a lock into Fen, I guess. That's his action. Oh no, going to barrel. Interesting. So red roll left. Guess it does keep pops sort of closer to the fight for this turn. Arvel gets over the top of Hahn with a hard 2. Clears his stress. Probably just focus boost right. Just sit in some real estate. You might get zapped range 1 from Fen, but if Fen's shooting you and not Wolf, that's maybe not terrible.
So ZZ went over a rock. The rock lit up, and they haven't rolled for it.
I mean, I don't know. It will say it in chat as well, but they want this no streamer interference. But that, yeah, it's very frustrating as a streamer when you see players make mistakes. So yes, we've seen the coordinate into the front of Wolf and the red stop. Dirge is just going to do the hard 1, so not going to be doing any shenanigans. Probably focus boost, trying to line up the proton cannon again, I guess. Or possibly has bullseye into Arvel. That is very close. Arvel has taken an evade, but we will see. Oh, what's that? What's that dice for? Is it? It's not.
It's game. Craig's won.
Okay. Oh well. Congratulations to Australia.
Yep. I guess this means I don't have to organise a game against Mexico then.
Yeah. Hahn has turned in. Probably expecting maybe, I don't know. I mean, I was tempted to dial in a 4K with Wedge if I was playing, but I wasn't sure about road roll. Yeah, it sounds like Craig did win.
Yep. But apparently it was quite a mess, and Enzaru is calling for the game to be replayed. But I'm not going to comment because I'm clearly biased.
I've not even watched it. But I suppose we can watch the stream back and see, but it sounds an absolute mess. And I mean, Molfar may have also spotted the issues, but this is why I'm completely against the no streamer interference. And I spoke to Tom Veal, an actor, that said at the start of the game, if I spot a game state error, like if it's minor things, we won't sort of bother you. But if we spot something like you misplay a crit, you activate a ship in the wrong order, forget to shoot with something, do you want us to intervene? And that both players have said yes, so I'm going to ignore the guidance from the XTC in that respect, because the players have asked me to. But we'll see. So they're just chatting through, I think, Fenn's thing he can do with regards to... So he takes a red focus, and it looks like he's spending 2 to take a strain. And then Wedge has been blocked by Dirge, but that is just probably not great for Han, to be fair. I think you just take a red focus there. Like, Han's going to shoot first into Wolf, but Wolf has got a reinforce, so maybe maybe you don't shoot.
Would you like an update?
We've heard. Sorry.
Yeah, that's alright. I'll leave you to stream.
No worries. Alright.
Good luck, man.
What's that? 2 hits, 1 evade, does 1 damage into Wolf. That's interesting. Is it the Iron Man in chat was suggesting that maybe you do the bump with Fenn, but then coordinate him with Maul? Could have
Yeah, providing he hasn't taken the focus to do it, because if you take a bump
Oh, yeah.
focus, you can't get.
Yeah, absolutely. But you don't. Yeah, don't do the bump focus. Is what he's saying. Hit crit. I think this is into. Sorry, hit eyeball. I think this is into Wolf. So he has to spend the force to kill him. Yeah, does 1 damage. Wolf goes down. So that gets the game tied up, but now Wedge has 4 dice into agility less Han and kills him.
Ooh.
So all 4 goes are there.
Hands up.
Hey. And this is important as well, because that now with scenario is going to get Tom to 19.
Yep.
It's going to take a range 3 shot into Dirge. Dirge hasn't shot.
Yeah, they can't be skipping over it.
It's not bullseye. I think he did spend the focus on defense, but like I don't think like without bullseye, I don't think he does a lot because he got an evade there anyway, and he fluffs the shot anyway, so it doesn't affect the game. So no damage from source shots, and then pops into a strained Fen.
This will do half damage now.
But it is range 2. So it's 2 dice into 2, pops as target lock focus into a focus, but yeah, rolls 2 hits anyway, who cares. So yeah, 2 dice with the strain. 1 evade, so 1 damage on Fen. But, I mean... So yeah, the strain goes, but yeah, nothing from... So, I'm just thinking, so there's a 5-point lead here. I don't see how Akhtar can claim one of the 2 objectives that Tom hold without giving up an action with Fen. So they might just call it here, knowing that England are out, I guess.
Maybe, yeah.
You're right, Molfar. Yeah, I don't know what's happened in that game, and I may watch the game back, and it sounds like players have been rubbish. And this is why I said that streamers perhaps should all games should be streamed, and there should be streamer interaction. If we can help control the game, like they didn't shoot with Dirge. In this game it mattered nothing, but.
Is like I thought the way that game was going, that Tom was on the back foot, and I didn't think he'd be able to get anything out of that then. But he's turned it round.
Yeah.
When he had the disadvantage on the scenarios. But I guess he also knew that in a couple of turns he would have the control of them, so it would matter nothing.
But it looks like they are going to play on, so we are going to see a turn 8. So that puts Mexico versus Australia, which it's good to see. It's nice to see Mexico still in the tournament. Brazil are doing really well. Philippines just been knocked out by Poland, I think, but they did really well. So it's nice to see all the sort of the different parts of the X-Wing community coming together. And this event was kind of a bit rushed because my suggestion is that we move the XTC from what has always been an August, September, October, which is just really busy with in-person events, NCX, with summer holidays, all that sort of stuff, to possibly like a pre or post Worlds, because that tends to be a bit quieter for a lot of the bigger events, in person at least. And then maybe a bit of online practice for people. It might be nice after Worlds, to be fair. In that sort of gap between the end of official organised play and the start of the next organised play season. But yeah, we'll just wait for players to set dials and get us ready for turn 8. I mean, there is a world where Akhtar can win this, but I think probably Tom either needs to make some glaring mistakes. I don't think, even if he drops Wedge, he's basically probably got to pop Wedge or pop Saw.
Think you can block with Saw. You can also run a bit of interference with Arvel.
Yeah, because Arvel probably has he still got the hard one right, and then could focus boost in and stuff, and Saw can just get in the way as well. Pops is coming up behind. I thought Pops had a target lock on Fen, but I'm not sure where that's gone. Because I don't think he needs to spend it, but we'll see. And I won't lie, actually, if we're at the XTC, I can focus on the NCX games and stuff like that, and maybe do a bit more streaming. But it's fine. It just proves that I need to play in the team next season. I know that. Get these big shoulders doing the heavy lifting again.
Are you going to cut me?
No. Somebody will get dropped because obviously we can only pick 7 players. So this is why I didn't pick certain people this year, because I wanted to try other people in different factions and try some different things out. So there are a couple of people that have maybe not made the team this year, but have played in other teams. England has a very big pool. It's a very competitive selection.
It's Olympic sized.
Yeah. Look, Ireland scraping the bottom of the barrel. Well, you need to sell it somehow, Connor. Why do people want to come to Ireland?
There was an advert. They got some posh rocks or something, haven't they, on the edge of the Isles?
Now, in fairness, Liam's done well. You've done your job. I think. Are you 2-1?
2-1, yeah, and I was unfortunate against Erwan. Erwan did say he diced me. I disagreed. He pulled up the stats. I no longer disagreed with him. But he played a really good game anyway, so I can't take that away from him.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just don't get the results you need despite how you play, and that's X-Wing. And especially Team X-Wing.
Yeah, it's been tough. Like, I mean, Tom Candlin had a 20-point swing on dice variance, didn't he? You know, and there are games, and when you're playing one-on-one, yeah, you feel bad. And like when you're playing a team event and you lose like that, it just feels like 10 times worse because you feel like you're letting everybody else down. But there's just nothing you can do in those games, and those games happen to us all, and we happens to us both ways. Like, we will be victims of it, but we will also be beneficiaries of those games.
No. Whenever I lose, it's dice. Whenever I win, it's skill.
Absolutely. Come on, players. The round's decided. Let's get this played out.
Yeah, what's taking him so long? To be fair, Victor might really want the win because maybe he's not aware of the score.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah.
So, I mean, at this point, I might just do a 2-bank to the left with wedge. Or a 1-bank to the left with wedge and claim.
There we go. Road roll. First player is Mr. Veal. Big thanks to everybody for watching, though. It is appreciated. I will likely be jumping off fairly quickly after this game because it is a school night as such, and I've got work in the morning. Sorry, Liam.
Why you gotta be like that?
It's weird, like, you know, the people out of work envy those in work, and the people in work envy those out of work.
I don't understand how people live on the dole.
No, I had to do it for 3 months. It was horrible. Worst time of my life.
Yep, I'm living it, Tim.
I get it, man. But hopefully not for much longer.
I don't even know what screen I'm supposed to be looking at.
So 5k from Dirge. He is now flipping contraband cybernetics. I mean, interesting maneuver, I guess. I mean, you got to think that Fen probably has seen the block and is doing like a 3-bank. Although I suppose if he gets 5 points for wedge plus 1 for scenario, it takes him to 21, and Tom gets to 21 anyway. So then it goes down to ship destruction, which I think possibly is Tom off the top of my head. 12, 7 at the moment. No, that would be tied 12-12, so it would come down to a road roll. Assuming no other points are scored. Hey, and Wedge just said no thanks. And he just cleans the objective. Which...
Yep. I mean, he's hoping Fen bumps here.
Well, even if Fen jumps over and kills Wedge... Okay. Oof.
Oh, no, he won't.
But he can't kill Wedge with these 2 shots, I would suggest. It's possible. But now, by claiming that objective, Akhtar can only get to 20. And Tom is guaranteed 21. So, yeah, taking the claim guarantees in the win. Fen gets 1 hit, 2 eyes, spends the focus, 3 hits into Wedge. Wedge gets 1 evade, takes 2 shields. Oh no, not 2 shields, 2 damage. So he's down to 1. I forgot Wedge had been so damaged. What? Oh, I think they're redoing it. Did they roll too many dice?
I have no idea.
He's not put the damage back. I don't know. Oh, that must have been Dirge's shot, the second shot. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and now it's Saw range 1 into Fen, gets a reroll, 3 hits and a crit into Fen, who surely should...
Not rolling enough dice.
I'm about to say, should have another green dice. And Concordia. Oh, no, he hasn't got Concordia.
Why not?
He's... No, he gets Concordia, doesn't he? But he doesn't...
Yeah.
I mean... Oh, Arvel as well, yeah.
Oh, yeah. But he still would have got Concordia.
Yeah, why defend? If the attacker's range 1 and you are on the attacker's... Yeah, he gets 1 evade. Because it would have... Well, I guess Arvel gets to shoot anyway, doesn't he? And so there is a chance that Arvel could have killed Wedge. But maybe he doesn't die to that shot. But he gives up half. Either way, Tom wins. It doesn't matter. And we're not actually recording the scores as such. So I'll just mark Fen as dead. And then 2-0. Yeah, I think that was it. Like, it didn't matter because Tom had scrambled that third objective. It just basically kept it out. What we'll do is I will pick the winner, which was Mr. Veal, and we'll do an Alt Art giveaway as we've probably picked up enough subs to do so. Complete that. So before you disappear, we'll do an Alt Art giveaway. Exclamation mark loot in chat if you want to be entered into the giveaway, and we will raffle off some alt arts. But no, big thank you to everybody for watching this evening. It is very much appreciated. Big thanks to Liam for coming on and helping commentate. Thank you to everybody organising XTC as well, and the England team for taking part. We will have to have a look at things and see what we can do better for next time. We've had some real close rounds, and I think we just yeah. You all right?
I was saying I wish I'd K-turned Han again instead of that 3 bank. I sat there and I thought, you idiot! If you just K-turned, you could have gone back behind on the rocks again.
Yep.
But yeah, it's a good game, tight. But I heard Ollie lost.
He did. I'm not sure of the exact details, but from what I understand, neither Ollie or Craig know how to play X-Wing. And
it was a mess of a game.
Yeah, basically, it probably sounds like you shouldn't watch it because it's not how to play the game. But
I'm going to send you the link.
No, don't do that.
Well,
do
yeah.
that.
I mean, yeah, people can watch it back on Polish System Open, I think it is. But yeah,
but they've raided us.
It sounds like it was... Yes, not great. But thank you very much for playing on stream, Actar. And congratulations.
No, that was good. Yeah, thanks.
Congratulations to you and the rest of Australia, yeah.
That list is nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I was surprised you went out with Han there.
I was so dumb because what I did is my brain was going, the K-turn's the right move, right? But I was so focused on giving Fen the 3-turn boost to then gun behind Wolfaro, and I should have just moved Fen out of the way and then done my K-turn and come back. And then that way I'd probably never lose Han at that stage of the game.
Yeah.
And I was ahead on points, I was ahead on objectives, and then I can come back and pressure pops and get one of those objectives back at some point, and I'm still in it.
Yeah.
But like when I didn't do the 4K, I was like, oh, dumb, and then it was like, dumb, and then I thought, that's okay. I'll get rid of his focus. He can't do any damage. Then he hits me with all of them. I'm like, oh no. I'm going to pay the price. So
yeah, I mean, it is sometimes the thing with Scramble, isn't it? Like, as soon as you see your opponent going to one side of the board, you know that they're just never going to get. And that's what I was saying is I didn't see, once Tom had taken the 2 objectives, I didn't see you able to get them back because there's no way you don't do a focus with Fen. it's just one of those. And then I think actually that there was a really good play by Tom in the last turn, claiming that third objective because he'd done the maths.
He can't lose. It's impossible to lose if he claims it, right? So I looked at where I could position, and I thought if he banks left, there is literally no maneuver I got to stop him unless I contraband and do a 1 hard. And I was sitting there thinking, do I do that? But then I still need to kill him and claim 2, and that will only give us that. I still didn't think it could win because effectively I'd need to claim 2 and kill Wedge, and it was never going to happen. I just looked at it and thought I didn't do my claiming the turn before, so I shouldn't have bumped with Ben. I should have just accepted that I was going to have to try and kill Wafaro without him and just claim, so at least it gives me a last turn something. But it didn't happen. It's what it is.
Well, cheers. Cheers for playing on stream.
It was a good game.
Right, for those watching, !loot, last chance to enter the Alt Art giveaway. Big thanks Acton and obviously the rest of the Australians for playing on stream. Much appreciated. And I'm going to do this giveaway, and then I'm going to get off to bed. I suppose are you going to work? What have you got to do? Housework?
Yeah, I'm making breakfast, and I've been given jobs because it's a bank holiday here, so I've got jobs to do.
Well, I'll let you get off and get those chores done.
All right, see you guys.
Cheers, Actor. Bye.
Yeah, well done, Tom. Bye.
I'm not sure if Tom was there in chat as well, because anyway,
I don't think he was.
2, 1. Okay, that is closed. So let's pick a winner. TC6, who was one of the subs this evening. Congratulations. You have won some alt arts. Whisper or message in chat so I can whisper to you, and send me your address and tell me your faction, and I will send some alt arts.
What the fuck's going on with Ollie's thing then? I've completely missed all this.
I'm still streaming, so please stop swearing.
Oh.
I don't know, but all I've been told is that he's not an advert of how to play X-Wing, so I'll have to watch that later. But well played.
Alright, thanks. It was a really fun game. He played really well, but I think Khan was saying, we said at the end of the game, if he would have 4K'd Han again, it would have made a real weird game, because he would have just peeled Han back again. But yeah. Cool. Right. I just wanted to say hi and what was going on, because I have no idea.
No, I don't know either, buddy. I'm going to sign this out very shortly, and I'll probably pick up tomorrow, because otherwise I won't get to sleep thinking about it.
Yeah, that's fine. Cool. Right.
Cheers.
See you in a bit, boys. Bye.
Right. I'm just going to message TC6 just so I've got that. Stream manager. There he is. Whisper, send me your address and faction, please. Cool, right. Well, thank you very much, everybody, for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the stream. Thank you again, Liam. And I'm going to sign off there and speak to you all next time. Goodbye.